Hello, beautiful souls. This is Tarot with Thom. Hi, I'm Thom. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. And we're going to get started on your reading by using our beautiful Modern Witch Tarot deck and by getting our 2 cards of past energy, 2 cards of present energy, and 2 cards of possible future energy, as always. So, let me try that again. 2 cards for the past, please. Past energy, please. Okay, 1. 1 more, please. 1 more. There we go. Ooh, goodness, went flying. There we go. Get these 2 lined up for you. 2 for the present energy. Thank you. 1, 2. Beautiful. Oops. And 2 for future. Oops. They are flying. Future energy. There we go. Okay. Possible future energy. Lovely. Got our little layout here. We're set to go. Let's see what we've got in store for you. 6 of Wands to 7 of Swords. The Devil to Queen of Wands. And Ace of Wands to 7 of Cups. Lots of wands. Lots of fire energy here. All right. I like these 2 together. 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords. This is great. So the energy you are coming from here. Just checking the stash. This is a success, celebration, celebrating you and success. So you are coming from a good place, feeling pretty good about yourself. You are getting seen, whether it's by one person or a group or your community. There is something that you are achieving, working on yourself, working on a project, completing a project. People are cheering you on. You are feeling very successful in some way. It doesn't have to be a huge success, but there's something you're feeling proud of right now. And people are seeing it. People are being like, that person's glowing. And I feel like you are coming from a place of success because you are no longer self-sabotaging. You are thinking strategically. This is a card of strategy here. Instead of bulldozing headfirst into an issue to take care of it aggressively, you're like, you know what? What if I take away some of this burden here, some of this sharpness, some of this, why do we have to fight kind of thing? Pick and choose your battles. And with your battles that you're picking and choosing, you're like, why fight when I could just take away the weapon? What that is to you, I am not sure, but whatever it is that you're feeling successful about, you have thought strategically instead of, shooting yourself in the foot or, going head to head with somebody who just doesn't get you. You have thought strategically. You are working smarter, not harder. So good job. We'll get more info on that later. I don't know if YouTube allows butts, but here we go. These are just some butts. But this is the Devil card. That's your current energy along with Queen of Wands. So the Devil energy here, don't worry, it's not. It's fine. It's a reminder and it shows up when it wants, when it's encouraging you to take a close look at maybe what's holding you back. They are chained at the neck here. They are chained to the Devil's throne. But if you look closely, those chains aren't that tight around their necks. They have the power to remove the chain and move forward. So what's chaining? What is this? The Devil is all about, it could be addictions, habits that no longer serve you, anything detrimental to your health, wealth, mental health, emotional, physical. It encourages you to take a closer look. What are you doing? Is there a bad habit? Like, just for example, very basic. Have you been wanting to quit cigarettes, but you're hanging around people who smoke cigarettes, or you're finding it hard to quit smoking? The Devil's saying, hey, take a look at that. You have goals, and you can take the chain off of your neck and move forward. You don't have to be stuck in these bad habits, these addictions. Addictions can be to substances, people, places, situations. But you have the power. It's empowering. It's saying you are smarter and quicker than the devil. Your life is in your hands. It's just the devil is there to remind you, hey, take a closer look. And this is to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is all about do what you want, despite the naysayers. Be loud and proud about your desires, the things you want to pursue. For example, here, black cats were once considered bad luck. Queen of Wands doesn't care. She's like, I like black cats, so I'll have them. Doesn't matter what my culture, my family, anybody says. I will have a black cat. So this is encouraging you. This is in the present energy. It's encouraging you to do what you want. So for example, let's say, I'm just picking on smokers. I have nothing against smokers, but I know that's something people struggle with, and it's an addiction. If you're with a group of people who like to smoke and you really want to quit, despite the naysayers, you can choose that. You can choose to quit. All right, we will get more information on that in a bit. Let's move forward to our possible future energy. So we've got the hold on, I'm trying to put this in order. Ace of Wands to the Seven of Cups. Ace of Wands, that is all about new potential, creation, forward movement, passion, creativity. That is the Ace of Wands, ready to build anew, ready to rise above all the previous existence and build new. So there's something on your horizon here. And Seven of Cups is usually my card of overwhelm. So there might be an overwhelm of choices you can make. So maybe we'll get some clarity on what you're facing here in the possible future. All right, very intriguing reading. Let's see where this goes. Six of Wands and Seven of Swords, please. Some clarifying cards. Please clarify Six of Wands, Seven of Swords. Nobody's coming out. I'm just waiting for the right one. There you go. One more. Six of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay. All right. Please clarify the Devil and the Queen of Wands. Please clarify this energy. Thank you. One. Oh, two. Jeez. Excuse me. Big reach. Okay, got it. Okay, Ace of Wands and Seven of Cups, please. Thank you. One. One more, please. Two. Okay, that one landed on this. If they land on the card, that's usually the card saying this is for me. Okay. Beautiful. I love it. Love it. Love when they're all ready to be revealed here, one at a time here. So 10 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're putting down that burden. That's what you're celebrating. You've been working hard on something, and something that was burdensome, and you made it home. You got there. You've put it down. You succeeded, whatever it was you were building towards. You're riding high and pretty now. Look at that. You did the hard work. We're just going to keep moving forward. I guess there could be more to it, but that's reading quite simple to me, is that you were working very hard on something that was a burden, and it's over, and that is your success. Page of Swords. Yes, the Seven of Swords. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, this no longer self-sabotaging and thinking more strategically. You've put down the sword. You're not swinging first and asking questions later. You're not so quick to be guarded. You've changed your strategy. Being so guarded was not helpful. So you have thought more strategically. Because the Page of Swords, they're all about, look at how they're holding their sword. They're ready to strike. They're young. They're inexperienced, but they think they know everything. So you don't have to be young in age. It's just a youthful energy, a youthful vibe. So if you feel like you've been somebody who is often defensive and always has their guard up, you're thinking a little more strategically now. You're like, well, that's not helping me in my relationships or my business or my work. I need to be a little more open to hearing people out and seeing the situation as a whole before striking. So good for you. Very good for you. Okay. What we have here okay, the Devil to the Knight of Cups. Okay, so some of you might be, let me see it in relation to this one. What do we have here? The Chariot to the Queen of Wands. You're going for what you want. And this is the bravery to move forward here, the Chariot. This is very good energy to be mixing with the Queen of Wands, who goes for what she wants, despite what anyone thinks. But then the Knight here, the Knight of Cups to the Devil. Are you struggling with love? Are you addicted to unhealthy types of love? It could be that. Maybe for some of you, there's somebody who you thought you could be romantic with, but they're actually detrimental. You might need to quit somebody. Can't quit you. This could be different for everybody. This could be, somebody that you need to let go that you thought was your knight in shining armor, but truly they're showing their devil side here, that they have some habits or issues that you don't want to be a part of. Like, love you, but you got to deal with that. Or maybe some of you, you're addicted to, or the bad habit of just falling in love quickly without getting to know somebody first. Very interesting. This could be different for everybody. So, let me get some clarifying cards here. So why the Knight of Cups? Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me finish my question. So why the Knight of Cups to the Devil? Let's get, that was one. Actually, a few fell out. Hold on. Knight of Cups to the Devil. Okay. Oh. Okay, they're going to tell us a story. Okay. Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So there's the Knight of Cups to the Devil. Interesting. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's all about growing her garden. She is very focused on slow and steady, making things work. And she's the great multiplier here, as you know, with a rabbit. So her garden's just starting to bud, and she'll continue to cultivate and tend to it to make sure it grows. And the Eight of Pentacles here, this person is working hard on the Pentacles. They have replicated it over and over again. They have mastered it. They mastered their craft. They're almost done. There's almost a completion here. And when they are complete, not only has this benefited this person because they've learned either a new skill or they have mastered a skill, they're going to bring that back to their village over here, and everyone's going to benefit from what they've learned. They can rejoice in the fun new things he's created. They'll purchase them. They'll share them around the town. So this is beneficial. The hard work you put into something is very beneficial with the Eight of Cups. And the Five of Pentacles. This is the fear of being left out. Is it FOMO, fear of missing out? These people are out in the cold and they realize, it's not that they're being left out. They could turn around. Right here is sanctuary. Right here is the the church. They could go in. They could be warm. They could be fed. But they're not even looking at it. They're facing away. They're just lost in their own misery. So let's relate that to the Knight of Cups and the Devil. It looks like you take your time. You take your time with building things that you care about, and you put the time and effort into yourself. And you can't see these. I didn't realize. Sorry, let me bring these down here. There we go. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles, a lot of earthly, having to do with a lot of the earthly realm here. You, where was this one? What is this one? Oh, we have another newcomer here. Okay. The High Priestess. I didn't realize this card was hiding. This card came out too. So the High Priestess, let's go over that. She is all about addressing the fear of change and death. See the pomegranates on the little veil she sits in front of? Behind the veil, if you can see, there's a little strip of land here, and below the land, behind her, is water. Those are your depths. That is the spirit realm. That is the realm that you must dive into to get to know yourself. Everything that you desire is beyond fear. So she is encouraging you to look beyond the veil and dive deep. Okay, so Knight of Wands to the Devil here. Knight of Wands. I meant Knight of Cups. I said Knight of Wands tonight. Knight of Cups, most romantic card. So it seems like you know how to build something. You want to build something. You're not afraid to go into your depths to work things out. So the Knight of Cups, you know, love, connections, there seems to be a bit of a fear that you're going to get stuck. Because the devil's also all about fear, and there's nothing to fear but fear itself, and that is the devil, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know if this is someone in your life. The Knight of Cups, because, you know, the court cards can represent somebody else, or it could be you. It feels like you know how to build or what you want to build when it comes to love and connection. You're not afraid to do the hard work of introspection. And there's something here, the devil keeping you back, fearing you, but I feel like these pentacles here and the High Priestess, it's saying, in this world, in the physical realm, you know how to build. And you are not going to be left out in the cold. That could be playing into the fear of the devil. And I don't know, I feel like the Knight of Cups is you. I feel like you are offering love. And there's something, the devil was holding you back. There's something about it. Some sort of fear. There's fear of missing out. Feeling like you're not good enough. But the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is saying you are good enough. You know how to make something steady. You know what you want to build. You know what you want out of a relationship. You know what you want out of life in that term. And you're not afraid to do the deep work. Well, that one definitely threw us through a little loop there. We really had to dive a little deeper, but this is great to be reassured that, you know, you've got nothing to worry about with that devil energy. Ignore it. Move forward. You know how to move forward. I know these cards are going to be just out of frame, but I don't want to block the main cards here. You are brave. You're brave in love, and you're moving forward. And that is the moving forward part validated here by Queen of Wands and the Chariot. The Chariot specifically is about forward momentum. Brave enough to take action, to make a choice, to move in a direction. And you are moving in a direction. The direction that you want. The Queen of Wands, she gets what she wants. And there's no arguing about it. So forget the devil. Forget him. Forget those fears. The devil feeds off of fears. You got nothing to fear. You've got, especially with those pentacles I showed you, you know how to build. High Priestess, she's all about going inward. You know how to do that. You've got a lot of love to give. And you know what you want. You know what you want. Good. And I'm going to say everything I just said, confirmed. Confirmed because we got two aces now. The Ace of Cups has showed up with the Ace of Wands. All right, confirmed. You're good. Whatever fear you have, don't be afraid of missing out. You're not missing out. Don't be afraid of the devil of fear. The fear itself. You're just afraid of fear. Don't fear that. You've got abundant love. You're ready to build something new, and you've got an abundance of love. This is divine love. From every corner of the world, north, south, east, and west, you are surrounded by love and abundance. Your cup overfloweth, If you ever feel like it's empty, you just dip this cup back into the waters, the divine waters that are infinite. You will never run out of divine love. And what you want to build. If you want to build more love, because the Ace of Wands is all about building something new. You have the fiery passion behind it. You're building. You're being creative about it. You're building. So you will build love. We got there. We got there in the end. And this is great. Okay, so Five of Swords. Five of Swords is, to the Seven of Cups here, Five of Swords is all about you are understanding, I want to say limits, but that's not what I mean. But I don't mean like you're limited. You are, there's a word for it, but you are prioritizing yourself and no longer standing for something that is no longer serving you. So for example, this person, this page, he's picking up the swords for the knights. The other two have given up. They got overwhelmed. The job was too much for them. They didn't prioritize themselves and their self-care. So this page is thinking outside the box. He is thinking about himself. Yes, there's a job to do, but how can he make it work for him and make it easier on him and not get overwhelmed? Well, there's a lot of swords to pick up, so you know what? He's going to pick up a few at a time, bring them to where they need to be, come back and pick up a few more at a time. It's breaking up a task into smaller tasks that are more achievable, not as overwhelming. And, Seven of Cups being a card of the overwhelm, you've learned. You're like, okay, there's choices I have to make. I'll break these up into little tasks. This is your possible future energy. So when you're going to be faced with decisions and choices, break up those choices into like smaller tasks. I don't know if you're looking to buy a house, don't feel overwhelmed about buying a house. Do it in little tiny steps. First, go talk to a lender. What can you qualify for? Then find a good realtor. Little tiny steps. Then go look for houses. Then check out those houses in person. But you wouldn't try to do everything in a day. You don't want to do all those tasks in one day, just as an example. But you can break up any task into smaller tasks. I have to do that for my taxes because tax is overwhelming. So I do little bits at a time. Just as an example, that came to me, like that's me as Five of Swords. Be like, okay, taxes to me are a huge task. Little tiny tasks at a time. Okay, so overview. Let's see. Six of Wands to the Ten of Wands. You're celebrating because you've put down that burden. That huge task is over. Celebrate. You're allowed to be celebrated. People are celebrating you. Rejoice in that. Feel good in that. This is your past energy. Good job. Also applaud yourself, pat yourself on the back that you have been thinking more strategically and you're not so quick to swing first and ask questions later. You're not so guarded. You're opening up. We've got the Knight of Cups to the Devil, and you're realizing that there's nothing to fear but fear itself, and you're moving past that. The Braves are Knight, the Braves are Knight. Wow, the Knights are brave. That ever happened to you? Swap the words. The Knights are brave, and this brave Knight is deciding to move forward. They are not afraid of missing out. It might have come to mind. Maybe they've experienced that before, but they're not. You're doing great. You have a lot of love to offer, and you know how to build it. So we got the Queen of Pentacles, abundance, multiplying, and anything that you've learned and anything that you crafted, it's going to benefit others too. So what you are learning in love right now is benefiting others. It's benefiting you. Don't let fear get you down. Everything you want is on the other side of fear, which the High Priestess confirms for you, because she is all about moving beyond the veil, moving beyond fear, diving into your depths, finding the answers you want. Inside job. And with that forward movement, the Chariot, you're moving forward, and with great confidence. The Queen of Wands is all about confidence. She wanted that black cat, she's going to have it. Whatever you want that love, you're going to have it. And that is confirmed here. You want to build something new. And with love here, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, you're going to build that something new. You've got the fiery passion to do it. You've got divinity behind you. You're aligned with your higher self. unconditional divine love here with the Ace of Cups. And in the future, if there's ever a feeling of overwhelm, you are going to think strategically and break it up into little tasks. Very good. Very good. Okay, not bad for a random old Tuesday. Good work on what you're celebrating right now. Move forward with great intention and confidence. Move beyond the fear. You've got love on the horizon. You're ready to build. Keep building. Keep going for it. You're doing great. You really are. So let's get our final card here. Archangel Michael, the Sword of Light Oracle. Some final bit of advice or comfort, insight. Let's see. Who's going to come out and play? All right, this one. Make a decision. Look at that. Make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance appointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. You do. You're working hard. Don't forget. You deserve joy. So let's get a little more in our handy dandy card here. Make a decision, number 19. Let's see what it says. The time has come for you to make a choice. So often when people are conflicted about a decision, it's because they are comparing the repercussions of choosing to make themselves happy versus giving someone else what they want. My heavenly perspective is that you can arrive at a choice from within one of these three spaces: the mind, the heart, and angelic or divine guidance. Notice where your eye is drawn in the image. So take a look at this image. All right, where is your eye drawn? Give you a moment here. The sword, which represents the mind, the white feather, angelic guidance, or the ruby, your heart. This may provide you with guidance as to which aspect of your human existence might be especially helpful at this time. And I know where my eye was drawn to, but I won't tell you so I don't influence you, but you make your own decision here. The scales represent your desire for all these things to be in balance. But if that were the case, then you probably wouldn't be receiving this message at this time. You would have already made a choice because it would be easy. Just going to put this down for now. Boop. Ask yourself if you have too often gone with the option of making someone else happy at your own expense. Then ask yourself if it isn't time for you to bring the scales back into balance by choosing what you truly want. I will support you in whatever you choose. Okay. Yeah, you've got a choice. You've got a choice moving forward, what you want to build. You've got a choice to break down things into smaller tasks. You've got a choice to put yourself first in this situation. So if you're feeling overwhelmed about what you are moving forward with, and if it's going to benefit others or not, and yourself, and this right here benefits others, so there's a little bit of balance there. So whatever you do to work on yourself, working on yourself, your inner self, it not only benefits you, but it benefits the people around you. But take what fits, leave the rest, if that resonates with you or not. Okay, so who are you as we wrap this up? Since we spent so much time on the Knight of Cups, let's go with the Knight of Cups. You are love. You are brave. You are making the hard decisions. You're doing the hard work. It's going to benefit you. You're seeing it, and it's going to benefit others. You are divine love. So thank you as always for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the love and support and the likes and the comments and the subscribers. And thank you so, so, so much. It means the world to me. I hope that resonated with you, this reading. Take what fits, leave the rest. You know the drill. Hope to see you here tomorrow as well. And as always, like if you liked it. If you vibe with my vibe, if you enjoy my energy, go ahead and subscribe.